Global tensions rise as United States and Israel intensify military operations in Iran. The conflict in the Middle East has entered a volatile new phase as the United States and Israel continue a coordinated military campaign against Iran. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced on Thursday that the U.S. is accelerating its operations, deploying additional military assets to the region. The escalation follows several days of heavy strikes aimed at degrading the Iranian regime's military infrastructure and defense capabilities. Recent developments have seen the conflict expand beyond Iran's borders, with reports of maritime engagements and drone activity affecting neighboring countries. Hegseth confirmed that a U.S. torpedo sank an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean, while Azerbaijan has lodged a formal protest after 2 Iranian drones reportedly struck its territory, causing civilian injuries. These events underscore the widening scope of a war that began on February 28 under the codenames Operation Epic Fury for the Americans and Roaring Lion for the Israelis. Inside Iran, the situation remains dire. State media announced that the funeral for Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has been postponed due to the ongoing strikes. Reports from humanitarian organizations indicate a rising civilian death toll, with over 1,000 casualties estimated since the start of the bombings. Meanwhile, Iranian clerical leaders have issued defiant messages through state television, calling for retaliation against Israeli and American leadership. Despite the intensity of the kinetic campaign, there are signs of behind-the-scenes diplomatic maneuvering. Reports suggest that Iranian intelligence officials have reached out to the CIA through indirect channels to explore a potential resolution. However, Israeli officials have reportedly urged the Trump administration to remain focused on military objectives, arguing that the pressure must be maintained until Iran's ability to develop nuclear weapons and export terrorism is permanently dismantled. At home, the war has sparked significant political and public debate. While the U.S. Senate has not blocked the administration's military actions, polling suggests that domestic support for the conflict remains low. President Trump has stated that the campaign could last several more weeks, but emphasized that the military is prepared for an extended engagement if necessary. As oil prices surge and global markets react to the instability, the international community remains on high alert, watching for the next move in a confrontation that is reshaping the geopolitical landscape.